Support for the Klyph Notes podcast comes from Acapella Apparel, an idea born from a love of hip-hop, funk, and soul music and its surrounding cultures. With fashion being a huge visual part of the cultures, they've created expressive images to pay homage, invoke nostalgia, and showcase the elements that make up the lifestyle and cultures of these genres. Acapella, apparel for the music lifestyle. For more information, check out acapella.com. That's AKEPELE.com. This episode of the Klyph Notes podcast may contain explicit language. Listener discretion is advised. Yeah, 1, 2. So, y'all know what it is. Klyph Notes back here at the X-Ray FM studios, chilling, just still on the high from the 444 live tour. Had an opportunity to go and see Jay. That was nuts. It was crazy. Yes, I was in the building. Shout out to my man DJ OG1 for the hookup, for the link on that one. But you know, we back doing what we do right here in Portland. Another opportunity to build with cats in a whole different kind of way. Also, shout out to my folk. Shout out to my folk over at Acapella. So yeah, they definitely continue to build with us, man, and it's so dope to just have community. At any rate, this one is cool because this cat and I kind of go back a little bit. This goes back to when I was doing things over at KZME Radio, sort of the beginnings of my FM situation with Welcome to the Neighborhood. Had an opportunity to meet this young man and just kind of been building with him over the years. But it's dope to have him in here to kind of have him share his story. But enough of me, man. Let him know who you are.
That was great. Hey, this is Andre.
What up, B?
Formerly known as Dre C, now Andre Waymond. What's up, brother?
Say, man, we're gonna get into all of that. Like you are now the artist formerly known as. You one of them cats now. You got to be like a certain level to be able to be the artist formerly known as.
Isn't that tight?
What's good with you though, man?
Living the dream, dude. What's up?
Oh, man, look, you know me, bro. I'm working, staying stupid busy, busier than I should be.
I feel you. I literally woke up from a nap at 5 o'clock.
Yo, bro, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you made it here like earlier than I anticipated. But see, that's a professional right there. That's why I appreciate you, brother, man.
And I still brush my teeth.
Thank you very much. The microphone appreciates that as well.
That's the most important part. Okay.
Yo, it's nuts for me because I feel like I said, obviously I have a good sense of who you are as an artist and as an individual. And I think people in the town know and appreciate who you are as an artist, especially. But for the audience, man, who may not be up on you yet, and we're gonna talk about why that's about to change in a minute. Let's kind of get into your history. We in Portland. Are you from Portland?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Northeast 10th.
Well, that's what's up.
You know what I'm trying to tell you?
I feel you. Came up in Portland. I think when we first met, I knew you connected to the artist formerly known as Stuart Villain.
Yeah, that's
now
my bro.
Known as Solomon. So in terms of getting into the scene, like what was your start?
My introduction, honestly, I used to work at Nike on the K.
A word.
And so I put out a mixtape while I worked there, and I just put it out to the employees and stuff like that. And that's funny because that's where I met Loner at.
Okay.
So just put out a mixtape, put it out, and then just continued to do it from there. How I got introduced to people, like, you know, how did I meet Stuart? I think I had hit him up for some beats. I was working on a project called Underrated but Dedicated, and I hit him up for some beats, and that then turned to us doing a joint project, and now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We work all, you know, every time I do a project, it seems like Stuart's on there, which is tight.
Word up.
Or Solomon's on there. Trox was another. Really just working with the producers kind of got me introduced more into the scene. You know, sending out emails early to people like formerly known as Luck. You know what I mean? Like, hey, bro, what do you think? How do you feel about my music? Let me know.
Yeah.
Or even his brother Mac, and trying to do shows in, you know, Cool Nuts, DJ OJ one I probably have sent to. So you know what I mean? I've sent emails to everybody just to kind of get who I was out there, and just really became cool with everybody who did music.
Yeah.
Ended up going to South by Southwest with all the homies. I think we did that in like 2013.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, I just always have supported what people do.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Right.
so it's just, that's kind of how I transitioned into just doing it.
It's funny, man, because my perspective is you've been that guy who did all the right things the right way. From my perspective,
that's your perspective for sure. For sure. Nah, I'd be 100 with you. Let's keep it a beat.
No, but I mean, like from the standpoint of a curator, like even the way that you just broke it down, you found people who were in positions to rep you in one way or another, and you sent out emails, and
right.
the way that you contacted people, the way that you've always built with me is something I appreciate, even down to like jokingly, but for real, being here early. You know what I'm saying? All these little things that I think from the perspective of someone who really wants to support the scene, like you make it easy, bro.
Yeah, man,
like when you send me joints, I don't never have to ask you, can you send me a radio edit? It's those little things.
Yeah, I pride myself on doing the best I can to cover the intangibles of it.
Yeah.
Just because that's I don't know, it's just really not that hard to do, man. I just think, if I can do it in what I love to do, then it transitions easier for me to do it in my real life.
Come on. That's what's up.
So I'm just trying to practice what I preach.
Come on now. I mean?
Like,
yeah.
It's important for me to be early or on time just because the presentation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I know you're not going to trip if I'm late. That is what it is. But at the same time, if I'm early, we don't have to pressure nothing. Like, we already going. You know what I mean? Like, nothing is pressed at all.
So in terms of projects, it was funny. and I were talking when we were driving over, and I was saying one of the things that is so cool to me about you is how you deal with your situations. Like if it's an event, I'll see you if you're performing, I'll see you out. But talking about just being out like that, like you ain't just trying to be out like that.
Oh
man.
no, man! I got that jive bone left my body a long time ago, dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just not for everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm one of those everybody's who it's not for sure.
Word.
I don't know, but then at the same time, if any of the people that I'm supporting, which I feel like is everybody, is doing something locally, by all means, I'm going to do the best that I can to get there.
Right.
But outside of that, it's pretty tough. I got a routine, man. I go to work, I go home, or I go to the studio. And on a rare occasion, I might pull up at your show.
Right.
Because I get that. It's not just you that said that. Everybody said that. Like, oh my God, I ain't seen you in forever.
Right.
Not like you have. You just ain't been looking. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've just been chilling, man. And then I come out when it's right to come out. You know what I mean? Like that. Because it's all, for me, it's all about energy, man. Like, I've been to too many places where the energy was weird. And so it's just like, not even saying like, oh no, like violence or anything like that. It's just like, why am I going to be around you if I know you really don't rock with me?
Come on now. That's what's up.
As a person, I can care less as a musician. Like, who cares, bro? Like, fuck.
Yeah.
We can cuss on here?
It's the podcast, baby. You at home, baby. You at home.
I don't care if you don't like my music or not. I'm still going to support you in what you were trying to do. And I believe in being your own boss, especially that most of the musicians that I know are black.
Yeah.
You got your own business, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's easy for me to support that. I want to support your business because the fact that, hey, you the homie, you know what I mean? Like, this is what it is. Yeah. So people like Stewart, people like Loner, people like Trox, like, you guys are all, I don't look at you as up and coming. I look at you as a startup business.
Word.
And if I can invest a relationship in outside of music or anything, like, all the people that I work with, bro, are my homies, period. Like, I talk to on a normal basis.
Yeah.
100% of the time, just because the fact, like, I literally just, we don't talk about music all the time because the fact that it just makes it easier to work on music. So when I go out and stuff like that and support these people, it's genuine support for them and their dream, not just because the fact that Andre's here because the fact that, oh, they're going to do a photo op. I don't care, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, it's not important to me.
That perspective, though, you realize that's not the norm.
But I don't realize that because at the same time, I don't try to focus on energy that's not that.
Come on. That's what's up.
So I personally don't.
Yeah.
Some people may say that is or isn't, but I don't think that's the unusual or normal. It's just who I am.
Word up. Now, see, I got to look at my notes now because I was about to say chopping up with Dre C, but chopping up with Andre
and it's cool,
Waymond.
dude. People still, I understand that, and it's literally new. Like,
yeah,
not even 48 hours fresh.
Word, because I seen it pop up, and then I seen what you said on the tag. The truth will be revealed January.
Yeah, all the questions as to why.
That's what it was.
I made the decision to change my name will be answered. I mean, honestly, I'll give you like some of the breakdown of it. What's they call in the book? The first part of the book before it's chapter 1.
The prelude.
Prelude.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
That's what we'll do.
Okay, all right.
So there comes a time in every single person's life.
We about to get deep up in here, y'all.
Nah.
Y'all sit down. Nah.
To where you just really have to take that next step, no matter what you're doing, whether if you're working at a certain company or anything like that, or just evolving in life. And then for me, it was just what Dre C was built on was completely different than what Andre's life is.
Word.
And so when I have to do things like go out to shows, that's Dre C. Why am I trying to be two different people and not just one person? It makes it so much easier for me to be one person because I don't have to focus on two different type of things. And so I felt like with Dre C was like, there's a history.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to clear your history in order for your internet to run faster, you feel me, or some shit like that.
Word.
You get what I'm trying to say, though? I'm not even trying to get that deep into it, but it's just more so that's what it was for me. And so that's what I'm detailing throughout the project in just ways. And the project is called Express Yourself. And I got, we're lined up, bro. So it's not just like, oh, you got one project, gonna take a break. Like, no, like, trust me, we are working. Like, we are lined up. It's going to be, I'm not even going to say 2018. It's going to be a big year.
Right.
It's just we are continuing to work, and it just so happens to coincide that 2018 is coming up.
Gotcha.
Like, we're still working. Like, you know what I mean? We're not really taking any days off. But yeah, dude, it's like the project is called Express Yourself. And with this project in mind, it really made me feel comfortable announcing that I wanted to change my name earlier than what I was going to do.
Yeah.
And just like, you got to peel off that layer one day, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I don't really want to be remembered as a rapper. You know what I mean? Like, I got too much going on in my life to be remembered as a rapper. I just really like rapping.
Yeah.
And so if I can take that and build bigger platforms off of that to be something bigger than that, like, I love the Bay. Look at people like U40. Yeah, you're a rapper, but he also got liquor and Fred Myers and stuff like that. Like, the bags are secured.
Yeah.
Like, and he don't have to spit a verse at all.
Yeah.
And so those are the moves that I'm trying to make. And so being like early and doing things like that is important. So with projects like Express Yourself, I'm able to put that stuff out and answer the questions of, hey, why did he change his name? What's going on? How come some people care about that stuff? It's just like, this is just me evolving as a man.
Yeah.
Fuck an artist, bro.
Yeah.
Like, as a man, like, address me who I am, because that's who I'm addressing you as. I'm not anybody else other than who I am, period.
Word.
And so, yeah, that's kind of what it's going to be about. And it's tight, dude. It's like literally, it's like freedom.
Word.
Word. It's freedom for sure.
You mentioned earlier that when you work with folk, you surround yourself with fam and friends, like for real fam and friends.
Yeah, off top.
So you got
that's been since day one. Not to interrupt you. That's like even been like when I was like, we'll kick it with Emily. Like, Emily came to my daughter's birthday party.
Word up. Shout out to Emily Berkeley.
Word.
That's how we connected.
Yeah.
She brought you through.
Sure.
I haven't talked to her in a minute. I know she's doing her thing down south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but yes, that is, I work with people who are close to me, man. It's comfortable.
Yeah.
It's comfortable. Like, I'll play my music for anybody.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to like how we get creative and stuff like that, like, it got to be around specific people, because the fact that their energy is just, they gonna be honest with me.
Word up.
Like, bro, that shit is trash.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah. But you have to be an individual who's comfortable in your own self and be willing and be open to that feedback. Because that, bruh, I'm telling you, that's, everybody's not in that space. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not in that space where they can hear, that's nice, but you need to get back in the lab before.
Yeah, it's a gift and a curse for sure.
Yeah.
Because I'm like an impulsive person. Like I will literally wake up like I did with Far From Done, the little 3 songs I put out.
Yeah.
I will not lie to you, bro. Like I literally woke up from a nap. I was watching Ozark. I woke up from a nap and literally just put out 3 songs. As quick as it was for me to be like, I did the artwork and everything by myself. I hit up Renee and was like, hey, Renee, is it cool if I use this picture?
Yeah.
She said, yeah. Posted it. And then within, I think, like 7 minutes, the whole team called me. They're like, what's happening?
Right.
You posted the project? I was like, I just woke up. Let me call y'all right back. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but I can do that because they are my family. But at the same time, because I work with close friends or family, they're going to call me immediately and be like, what's the play?
Yeah.
What is we doing? And so it makes it to where me being an impulsive person and working with people who are very close to me, we have nothing else but to be honest with each other, because if not, it is what it is. Now, after I brushed my teeth and stuff, after I woke up, I called him back and was like, look, bro, don't even worry about those 3 records. You know we got more in the bag. We just going to keep on continuing. Keep on keeping on, baby.
Word. So again, it's crazy, bro. I was looking at statistics and on the podcast, and this has nothing to do with me. This is all because of the people I've had an opportunity to build with, man. But we got people who tune into the podcast in Japan, Spain, Ireland.
Hello.
So we're international with this.
Hello.
Right? So people who are here in the city have a sense of what the Portland scene is like. But we gotta talk about that. Your perspective as an artist in Portland. Mm-hmm. What is if somebody was saying, yo, I'm thinking about coming to Portland, I just want to know what the scene is like there.
Pull up. You know what I'm saying? That's me.
Yeah.
That'd be tight, dude. I like when people pull up, man, because the fact that it's a new energy, it's fresh. You get to find something exciting in the city to do.
Right.
And so that's in regards to like the scene in Portland now, the rap community or hip hop community in Portland. It's talented, man. Like there's a large pool of talent of people who are doing their thing, and so it's easy to catch on to somebody that you like for sure.
Right. Nobody's the same out here. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own little like flavor
Facts.
right now.
Right. And I think that's so that the voices you hear in the background, I know it's coming through. Producer.
Yep.
And
beats.
Producer on this project. You've done other stuff with Dre.
I've done a lot of stuff with Dre.
Word. I knew that. I know his catalog.
Nah, you straight.
We got Lona in the building too. But you make a great point that there are, just like any city, right? That there are different sounds in Portland.
Right.
But all those sounds haven't not necessarily have been on the major scene when people outside of Portland see it. But people need to know, if you come to Portland, you're gonna get a little bit of taste of everything, right?
Like there's something for everybody here.
Yeah. So since we brought it up, Lona, how did you and Dre connect there?
Way back, we both worked at Nike.
Back in time.
Like that was. He was like, I rap. I was like, I make beats, and from then it is what it is.
Word.
You ever seen How High when they first pulled up to college?
Yeah.
And he was like, got blunt, got weed. All right. That's how
and that was it.
I had raps and he had beats.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So on this project is on Express Yourself, Lona, you doing all the production?
See, here's the thing: is he don't even know that. I literally announced this yesterday because what did I do when I announced it? I woke up.
Bro,
I am woke, bro.
You're gonna have to wake up and like had a computer.
No,
in the other room,
let me tell you. No, I read this article a long time ago when I like back in 2011, and it informed me. And I also read this book of like how to like write better songs. Mm-hmm. Not just lyrics, but construct a better record. And the most creative time that people have that they don't utilize is first thing in the morning, because that's when your mind is clear, because you're just waking up off of your REM sleep.
Right.
And so as I take these power naps,
mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Power naps.
You know what I'm saying? I wake up and I realize that first half an hour is pivotal for my creativity throughout the whole day. That is going to guide my day.
Yeah.
And so a lot of the times when I do these things, maybe they're not as impulsive as I'm thinking. Mm-hmm. It's more so me like utilizing and trying to maximize that creative energy and do something with it before I gotta go. I have kids, and so literally like I almost have to schedule doing music, quote unquote.
Right.
And so when I can utilize that time, I'm early birds get the worm, bro. Like
Word.
people be like, Dre, go to sleep. I'm not going to sleep, bro. Like I got it. Like not because of the fact that I really feel like I'm gonna miss an opportunity if I go to sleep to be 100 with you, bro. And so it's just like it's tough for me to do that. And so when I do get sleep and I wake up, I know for a fact that I'm gonna be up for a minute. And so whatever that first morning, it's like the morning rush. I gotta make sure I write most raps in, get the most done. Hit these food. I hit Gerald up. I would be 4:35 in the morning. Me and Stewart easily talk 4:35 in the morning, easy all the time, like on the norm.
Word.
Like you know what I'm saying. And so it's just I don't know. When I take these naps and wake up, just know you guys are in trouble. But Gerald don't even know, or Loner don't even know if he on the on the project. I'll tell you right now, he is. There wouldn't be a project that I would do without him on there.
Yeah.
Solomon's on there. Trox is on there, and it's tight, dude.
Word.
Now I know it's like, okay, he's done records with them before. I have. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I have, and for a very long time they were all sounding the same. And so every single record on this project serves a very, very important purpose in regards to how these records that I've built with these people have evolved from the very first record that we have done to like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I got to get in the booth because this is better than my own record. And I went out. Like, I'm doing this all. Like, bro, these is my homies, dog. Like, I'm doing this all within. Every single one of them, it takes within 45 minutes of. We all live within 45 minutes of each other. So it's not tough for me to go out there and create with any of them. Any producer, really. Like, I'd much rather I don't do the email beats no more unless I know what you're going to send me, or if I send you a sample and you send it back and I had that kind of idea.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I would pull up on you. It's easy, you know what I mean? And so this project is gonna be tight. And so yeah, he's on it, and he probably got. I can't say he has the best record because I love every single one of them.
Yeah.
And there's still more being like to this day. Today's the 16th of December.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still recording. And I said the 26th. The reason why I said January 26th is because those who follow me personally know that I put out Sunny Winters on January 27th last year. And so I was going to do Sunny Winters too, but I was like, you know what? Sunny Winters is a Dre C thing. Let's just do something new. Express yourself.
So you're like your process, we're all influenced by many things in life, you know, family, life experiences, art and entertainment. The way that you move to me is a touch different. So where do you where not your drive, but sort of the way that you do things? Where does that come from? Like, do you have a blueprint? Is there and I mean musically, or your music business? Does that come from watching somebody else move? Does that come from seeing the successes that someone else had? Maybe not somebody in your immediate circle, but even watching from afar. Like, where does that come from?
For me specifically?
Yeah.
I would say I try to follow steps of people like Nipsey Hussle. I'm very West Coast biased, bro. And so like Nipsey Hussle is the West Coast Master P, if you ask me, bro. And so it worked for him, bro. Like, and the reason why I say him off top is because I remember being in Los Angeles for like the very first time, and then somehow like just picking up a mixtape, and he was the first record on there, bro. And I'm telling you, like, you know, like when you listen to New York records in New York, or a Miami record in Miami,
yeah,
or a Houston record in Houston,
yeah,
bro. Hearing an LA record in LA, it was the one with the Game, with him in Game. It was a long time ago. I was like, bro, this is crazy. And then going back and telling the homies, hey, bro, you should listen to Nipsey Hussle, da 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 da. And seeing somebody literally go from the block to owning the block was like, what? I love Northeast Portland.
Yeah.
I don't even drive past my grandparents' house no more, bro, because like I'm not down with that.
Yeah.
You feel me? And so seeing somebody literally come from the block and buying it,
yeah,
to where like that ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
I salute you for sure,
yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
And so that's why I say him first in regards to just how to try to move. Now, as far as the blueprint, hell no. Like, it changes. And I think that's the best part, is that there is no structure to it. It's just on a platform that's maybe not as high as some others.
Right.
And so if that platform was mine, and the fact that I feel like me and the people that I associate with a lot of times are ahead of the curve in things that are done.
Yeah.
That shit, well, sky's the limit.
I feel like if you got a blueprint, like you spend too much time on it, you might not do it. So that's why we don't really like believe in it. Is that we just do it.
Yeah.
Like the only way you're gonna learn is if you do it.
Right.
You sit here playing it all this time, you might mess up.
Right.
So go out there and do what you got to do.
You plan to
Right.
succeed. You never plan to fail. So when something go wrong, but if you didn't have a plan, it's all a part of the plan. You feel me?
Student here spitting knowledge, man. I do. It's just I do. I feel you. I hear what you're saying. It's just as I watch you move, as I watch the moves that you make, they are uniquely yours to me. You know, in this genre, bro. Like if we're gonna be honest, in this genre, there is a sense of following trends, man, and not because I'm trying to bite off somebody, because that's always been that used to be taboo in hip hop, but just somebody, I see that this is working, so let me follow that lane at least for a minute, and I honestly can't say that I've seen you do that.
Well, you gotta understand, I can't also say real lasts forever and do that.
True.
It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't, and so. And sometimes that can be the easy route. Just, keep it a bean. It can be, but that's what it's a grind, man. You gotta be patient. You just gotta do what you gotta do.
Word up. So I wanted to get to that. So you mentioned Real Last Forever. Let folk know what that is.
It's just it's the brand that I feel best represents what I'm trying to level up.
Yeah.
In all aspects. First being life, like if it's real, it's gonna be there, bruh. Like 100% of the time, you don't even have to question it. It's gonna be there forever. Second, just your business, your mindset. You know what I mean? Like like when something's authentic, you like. I do my best to associate myself with people who I know are gonna be at my funeral.
Wow.
That's basically what it is. So in the music, they always like, oh man, Dre, you always spit real stuff. It's not like I go in there and be like, oh bro, I want to rap something real.
Yeah.
I literally just, I write, bro. I write my real life.
Yeah.
And it's crazy sometimes because I have records that I won't even release, bro, because I say people's names, and not even in a way of disrespect, but just because of the fact that I'm just telling my story.
Word.
People get offended by it. I would never put a record out that I haven't played it for the person I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's corny.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just like when I'm trying to be as open as possible to take that next step in just my writing, you know what I mean? My song creation.
Yeah.
I gotta also take that into accountability.
Right.
Because the fact that people know that it's honest. Like, I play records for my girl, bro, and then started arguments for 2 months. And that's not like, oh, I'm in the club getting some girls. And then,
Yeah.
It's not. It's like not. It's detailing, like, you know what I mean? It's details.
Yeah.
And I've seen those reactions. I've had to deal with those conversations and stuff like that. And so it's tough for me to be like, the easy route would be just being like, like, I can get down with you all day. We can do that all day, bruh.
Yeah.
But at the same time, in order for me to really like establish something that's gonna last, that way when I die, my kids will be able to take some sort of ownership in what I'm doing literally right now. That's why I say I'm not trying to be remembered as a rapper. But they gonna get some followers. Like, okay.
Andre,
you feel me? Like,
knowledge bombs on them, V, for real though.
It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so if I can put myself in a position to do other things, oh man, like that's the goal, bro.
Yeah.
That's the real last forever aspect in it. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it all comes full circle for me. That's how I look at music. Like, that's how I look at music. Like, we was just having a conversation on the way here, naming a few artists that do we really take them for their real word?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, yeah, we do, because the fact that we see it. You know what I mean? You see me, bro. When you see me with my kids. When you see me do music, you see me with the homies or something like that. I'm not telling you anything that I'm not actually doing or haven't done.
Yeah.
I'm not, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And then that's the real in it.
Yeah.
And it resonates with people because people text me, damn, bro, I didn't know, like, yeah.
Well, and again, I think that's one of the reasons that I appreciate the art that you create, because you can feel the authenticity through the speakers. Real Last Forever, you have the artistic component visually is dope. The logo, I seen you got. I don't know if you got. I wouldn't say merch, but like when you're on stage, I seen you rock some gear. Lona got the Real Last Forever hoodie on right there, man. Yeah. So you got your merch game.
Yeah, dude. You know how awesome of a feeling that it is to wake up 7 days a week and put on your own shirt?
Yes. 37limited.com.
Say it again.
37limit. No, I'm joking. No, for real, no. But I feel you though. I feel you.
Now, I made a promise to myself that if I'm not wearing my own brand visually as not my own, like if I'm not wearing what we are trying to represent is how I should say that.
Yeah.
I don't really do a lot of logos. Like, look, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not branding anything else outside of my own. And so when you do normally see me, it's not even merch. It's just more so like, that's why it's so tough for me to like figure out how to give it to people.
Right.
Because, like, a part of me just wants, a major 98% of me just wants to give it to people.
Yeah.
Because of what what I want.
Right.
It's tough, bro. Like, literally, me and Lona were literally having a conversation yesterday. He was like, bro, you let us know always, like, a day after that you put out stuff to sell.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't even like selling it. So I end up, like, just giving it to people because of the fact that it's, like, here.
Yeah.
And so it's not even really, like, merch. It's just more so I want you to remember what you should go about every day.
Yeah.
When you leave your front door here, like, and if this is what I have to do, I don't care about the money.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Like, I could give a fuck less about a dollar bill, bro.
Yeah.
It's more so impacting and making sure that I put off the energy to somebody, or that my team puts off the energy, or that individually they put off the energy to somebody when we're around that. We just want to we're gonna run it up so that way when we're not here no more, what we have done leaves a mark for those that we care about.
See, bro, that's why I rock with you, bro, like that. All right, so to be real, 37limited.com. That's where you can get merch that I do.
Yeah, bro, that's forever. We got t-shirts. Hit me, bro. Like, and that's the thing is like.
No. But what's your? Let them know where to get. Is it reallastforever.com?
It's hit Loner up, hit the Real Last Forever's Instagram up, DM.
Okay.
Website's coming for sure.
Okay.
Be on the lookout for that. You'll know.
Okay.
Pay
No,
attention.
yeah,
And
I guess politically correct. Website's coming soon.
Right.
Fuck it, bro. Like, hit me in the DM if you want a t-shirt.
So what's the socials to get at y'all for that?
At Loner Beats, so LONERBEATZ.
Okay.
That's on Twitter. That's on Instagram.
That's on YouTube.
Okay.
Loner even do like games. He has the.
Oh yeah, you trying to hit me on the Twitch, the stream of the games. I do that too at Loner Games. So
Okay.
Hit me on YouTube.
Okay.
Mine is Andre Waymond. I just made a Snapchat for it today. Andre Waymond, and then my Instagram is Andre.Waymond. And then going forward, as we release new content and stuff like that, obviously on iTunes and things like that, we'll be looking at Andre Waymond, and same with YouTube, and so you guys can be looking forward to that.
Wait a minute. What you said you do with the games?
Like Twitching, like Twitch games, streaming content, like all that. Yeah, so I mean, whatever you're looking for as far as gaming, like reviews, we try to do more honest stuff. Like, sometimes you go to like a website and be like, oh, this game is a 10, it's actually a 5. So
Yeah.
we look out and try to give you a realistic point of view on some things.
Word. Wait, Lona, where you from?
I'm from Portland, but if you want to get detail, I'm from the north side.
Okay, that's what's up. That's
That's the first time you've ever said Portland in front of the North. I just want y'all to know. And that's why I like North people, because if you ever ask anybody from the North where they from,
Yeah.
North.
they say the North.
That's what's up.
I love that. Isn't
That's
that beautiful?
what's up. Well, to be consistent, real quick, man, I got to take a minute. So talking about that, I'm the same way. I believe in wearing what you believe, and whether you're physically wearing
7
it
days a week, bro.
or
And
whether you wear it just the way that you carry yourself, the way you live your life. That's why I did that T-shirt, Louder Than Words, because it's not about what you say, it's about what you do.
Facts.
So that's
my
for
kids
real.
got shirts.
Word up.
I'm not even playing, bro.
Word up.
And not even the fact that it's like I'm trying to market, because you don't never see me post pictures about it.
Right.
It's just more so, like, my daughter, you want to know something tight? My oldest was like, Dad, we should have did for Halloween. I said, what's that? She said, we should have carved it in pumpkins. Mm-hmm. I said, oh, look at that, Pinterest. My baby be on Pinterest. You know what I'm saying? That was tight, though. But my kids understand what it is now. Like, my girl got she got a tight sweatshirt. It's like a 1-of-1. Like, it's tight. And I like the fact that she's the only person that has it, because it's almost like some first lady type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. It's tight.
I agree. I think it's dope to be able to create your own situation, to build yourself as your brand, as your company, whatever that looks like for you. And that's definitely what we do. I got to take a second real quick. Once again, a shout out to my folk over at Acapella Apparel. I'm rocking the dope. This is winter collection right here. You know what I'm saying? This is the dope Sedgwick Hip Hop Boulevard
Funk,
joint.
Boogie, Soul, and Disco.
We got the Funk, Boogie, Soul, Disco sticker here. I'm about to hit you with a gift, man. So whenever anybody comes on the podcast, I hit them with a little bit of a gift. We got the DJ Klyph stickers, and then I'm gonna hit you with another gift. Shout out to my people over at Ways and Means.
Hello.
From right here in Portland.
Hello.
But
blessings.
Once again, man, it's cool to just see people in the town doing their thing, building things. And I love what you said earlier. Find people that you believe in, and then get behind them and support them in whatever way you can do.
Because find people that you love.
There you go.
You gotta love these people, man. You gotta love them for what they do, who they are, man. Like, legitimately, because it just makes it so much better.
Yeah.
Because I believe in literally every single. I'm not gonna tell you that you can't do what you say you're gonna do.
Right.
Who am I? I'm not gonna be the fool when you do it. But if I love you, I'm definitely gonna go extra hard, and not even like, oh man, I'll take a bullet for you. But I got genuine love for you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to get anything from you, but just if you need people at a venue,
right,
I'm going to be there, so you can just minus one off the people that you need, because the fact that I know what it's like to have that grind. I know, I get it. Bro. I get it.
That's what's up. The last podcast that I had an opportunity to record here was with someone who you mentioned, producer extraordinaire Trox, and he came through with Detroit's Ty Farris, and that is available right now on Klyph Notes on your favorite podcast catcher. We now on Spotify, so check us out on Spotify as well.
Talk to him. Say it again.
We on Spotify.
Hello.
That's how we do. As well as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. We got you covered. Or you can just go to the DJ Klyph website. At any rate, I be on social media, man, and I was on social media, and I seen the clip or the pic of you and Ty writing, man.
Yeah, that was tight. Yeah, that was tight.
Dope.
Ty's my dog, man. Ty's a good people. That was my first time actually meeting him in person.
Yeah.
But Trox definitely set that up. Salute to Trox.
Word up. Well, that's what I was telling. That was my first time meeting Ty, and like super, super cool cat, man. Crazy humble, came through and just chopped it up, and looking forward to continuing to build with him. But was that just on some, you in town, let's just get together and write, or is that
no, dude,
project in mind?
Me, Ty, and Karma Rivera have a record that I've been sitting on that I'm about to release.
Word.
It's coming on. You Express Yourself.
Word.
It's crazy tight. Like, we shot a video for it and everything.
I might have to get that exclusive, right?
Yeah, that's cool. You can have that. That's all you, bro.
That's what's up. We got that on tape too. Y'all hear that? Locked in.
No, for sure. For sure. I for sure. I already had the conversation.
That's what's up.
You're good, bro.
Okay.
And so that was one of our goals, was to knock out the video when he was here. So we ended up, shout out to Riley, we ended up knocking out his part of the video when he was here.
Word.
And then just want to be a good host to the city, man. Was like, hey, bro, I'll rock with you wherever you guys go. Just, you know what I mean? So that way you good. Like, not even like on no weird shit, but just more so like, we just chilling, bro. Like,
from here, like, you in our space,
right?
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
And I mean, like, if you want something fire to eat, let's go find something fire to eat.
Yeah.
He doesn't smoke. I definitely provided him, or attempted to provide him, the gas.
Yeah.
He was already on the full tank of just natural, yes.
That's what's up.
Like, hey, one more for me. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't tripping. But yeah, and then I ended up going to the Samurai's house and working, and we knocked out some joints. And it's going to be a tight year for those guys, man. What they do is I respect it 100%, man. Ty is an amazing lyricist. Trox is an amazing producer. And so that kind of energy is easy to bring back to the studio when I'm working with Loner, because it's just like we see how it has worked and it is working. And not to say that, not following it, but how can we do it our way? And so, like, we don't really have a blueprint. We just kind of it's all like, it's inspiring, bro. It's tight to be around those kind of people. That was one of the reasons why I kicked it with him, too. Ty has a lot of knowledge about the game, bro. I mean, look who he rocks with.
Right.
And so just being able to soak up just that energy of somebody who is around people who are quote unquote somebody, it's tight.
That level of professionalism.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
It's awesome, man. I'm a sponge to that kind of game, man. That's OG status, and you just kind of have to just sit there and just listen to it and just be like, all right. And then I get the opportunity to write records with them.
Right. But see, there again, though, B, I think once again that comes from someone who has the knowledge and confidence in themselves that I can get on the mic, because I know that this is a part of your move. I can get on the stage with anybody. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your status is. I can get on stage with anybody. Yet at the same time, having the balance of being humble enough to be like, yo, there's something that I can learn here. So let me go and, like you said, soak up some knowledge.
Yeah, facts.
Everybody don't have that, B. So I'm just saying, bro. I'm not just blowing smoke, bro. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to know, as someone who's in a position to utilize whatever platforms I have, that's why you here, bro.
Man,
you know
I
what I'm saying?
it.
Because I see the honesty in you. I see the consistent work ethic in you, and I know that you are someone who appreciates the art, B.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, we want to do things. We want to make create situations for ourselves that we can support our families and, like you say, have a legacy. But if you don't appreciate the art, bro,
none of that is gonna.
Amen. Amen to that, for real.
I still buy vinyls.
Come on now.
Bro, I'm not playing. Like, I do. Like, I love the art of music. For me, is like walking past a Picasso painting. For painters, you know what I mean, or something like that. And that's just only speaking me.
Right.
Like, bro, like, music has literally brought me out of the bottoms of the bottom of doing, avoiding making decisions that I wouldn't be able to be talking to you today.
Word.
Like, there are certain verses that are just like, you get chills, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it literally does that to me. Like, I am in love with the art of music.
Yeah.
No matter, I'm not just talking hip hop, but like literally music. My uncle, bro, is Quincy Jones. Like, my grandma Ladybug's brother is Quincy Jones. Like, this dog, bro sent me like Mexican music that I ended up listening to for Christmas like 2 years ago. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Word.
I wanted some of the MJ. Give me some of the MJ exclusives.
Right.
Nah, but you know what I'm saying? But so it's naturally in me to, like, bro, like, I grew up, my mom listened to music cleaning the house. And then, you just adapt to it. So you just learn. Rhythm, you can't teach no rhythm, bro. You can't teach rhythm. You know what I mean? But it can, when you just around it, you soak it up. You know what I mean? And it's just something that's just naturally. And so for me, the art of music itself is so important, because I feel like it's the most, I'm not going to say that because somebody's going to get mad, but I feel like there's a song out there for everybody.
Come on. Yeah.
And with that, bro, it's just, it's powerful. What it can do, what you can learn from it, how it can make you feel, what it can get you through, what you can get from it. There's nothing like music, bro. Like, music, your heart has a beat. Your heart beat.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? The art of music is so important, bro.
That's what's up. So you've mentioned it a couple times, and it's definitely one of the things that I know, even when you've been a guest with me on the radio show, oftentimes it's, yo, man, I just left the house. I came through to do this interview, and then I'm about to go home because I want to go chill with my babies. Like, that's like that truly is a huge part of your life, man.
Dude, that is my life.
Yeah.
For real.
I think that I shouldn't say, I think I will ask, do you feel like having that focus, being a father, being in a committed relationship, as you have to be, obviously, to move the way that you move. Do you feel like that has had an impact on the way that you think, on the fact that you are so organized with what you do and in with your art? Or is it not even that deep? Is it just I'm just Dre. I'm just
it's
doing what I
deeper
do.
than rap. So yeah, it's that deep for sure. I'm just trying to think of the best way to put it, so that way, I guess it makes sense to those who. Being a dad, first of all, I'm a way, way, way better dad than I am a rapper. Period, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Like period. Like, and that's my kids are okay with that. Like you know what I mean. My girl's okay with that, and so off top, that is the most important thing ever. So I got to make sure what I'm rapping about is able to be received by that first before anything. Like my daughters hear my songs before anybody hears them, and you know what I mean. We be jamming out to them and stuff like that. Just to, those are my A&Rs right there.
Yeah.
It's my life, dog. Like I honestly wouldn't do music if it wasn't for them. But it's like if I die tomorrow, they can listen back. So what are they gonna listen back to? What am I gonna talk about? You feel me? Like that's where I'm at with it, bro.
Absolutely.
With my girl, that's where it gets tough. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you.
Yeah.
Just because the fact that this is what makes it tough for me personally. The exclusiveness, right?
Yeah.
I don't want my girl going on the internet posting like no pictures that should be exclusive just to my eyes.
Right.
Not saying this is all an example.
Right.
That part's an example. So if I go out and do shows and shit like that, she's definitely gonna feel some type of way about some of the feedback that I may get off of just what she can only see for what it is.
Right.
That is the tough part about it, because you can't control that part. I can't control that part.
Right,
You know what I mean? And so personally, I can't get mad at nothing I can't control. But when Dre C has history, bro. I'll keep it honest with you, bro. And I laugh because, not because it's funny, but because of the fact that just me speaking the truth about it. Like, I know probably your girl. That's Dre C.
Yeah.
You know, I was looking at my Instagram the other day, bro, like 70% of my following is ladies. So somewhere an insecurity that I'm building kills me, because the fact that this is my passion, this is what I love to do.
Yeah.
I can't control who receives it.
Yeah.
I can't.
That's crazy though. That's crazy to be in that position. Yeah.
But at the same time, I can control how it's perceived. Mm-hmm. I can control what I pin down. I can control what I go record. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like I can control how I can do that. But that's the tough part about it, bro, is being able to be like, you know, I want those pictures that if she take those, I want those. Like, oh, okay, send them to me, baby. I need that. You know what I mean? I'm about to pull up. I can't wait to get home type shit.
Yeah.
But I'm not giving that when I go and do my thing on stage or anything like that, because that just puts me out there in a situation to where I can't control something happening.
Yeah. There again, though, B, I mean, as an old head, to sit with you and hear you have that perspective, man.
Dude, it's the most important thing, bro. Like, I'm trying to tell you, the most important thing, bro. Everybody that I follow that has been successful in music has had a strong woman by him. Unfortunately, they just get caught up in some weird shit. People like Kevin Gates. Look at his wife holding it down. She just dropped out an album for him. Now, these are just some examples. The Snoop Dogg's wife.
Right.
And I don't really know everybody's personal.
Right.
You know what I mean? But,
but what
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, like they have a strong woman. Barack has had a strong woman by him.
Yeah.
I got a very strong woman.
That's what's up.
That requires that if I'm going to put out that requirement, I gotta give it, and it's tough to give it. So that's why you don't see me out all the time, not because the fact that it's gonna cause beef or anything. Fuck that. At the end of the day, if I want to go somewhere, I'm gonna go somewhere.
Right.
But I just know that if I'm gonna require something, hey, if you bringing this to the table, I want to at least match it. But if I can't match it, damn, it makes it almost like bittersweet to go out and have fun. Cause I really rather be at home because of what I believe in, what I'm trying to. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be a rap nigga, dog. I'm not, bro. I'm trying to be a nigga who can make music, but at the end of the day, I use music to put me on a different platform.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. So the project is about to drop, man. And like you said,
isn't that tight?
It'll be it'll be a little bit different. You know, what can folk expect from the project then?
Just the music that is undeniably just makes me express my feelings, bro. It's like, I don't really advocate on social media. I don't use social media as like my outlet when I'm pissed off.
Right.
Just, who cares?
Yeah.
I'd rather write it. Because just if I have experienced that emotion, somebody is going to feel that.
Right.
Now, that somebody may not be following me on Twitter or Instagram or whatever.
Right.
But they could get a reblog from one of their buddies on something like that and say, what is this record about?
Yeah.
And tap in with me. And they can feel that same emotion. And so it's just like, that's how it goes for me, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I care about that. I care about the feeling of it. You know what I mean? Like, express yourself. It's tight. These records are just... I was with my dog Matt Randall last night.
Shout out to Matt Randall.
Oh, bro, that's my glow brother, bro. Shout out to Matt Randall. Bro, and like, I'm playing him the project, and it's not even all the way done.
Yeah.
Like, I'm rapping verses to him and stuff like that, so he can't hear him how I hear him in my head, but I'm rapping them, and we playing records back and forth.
Yeah.
What I'm realizing with this project, I'm not saying like I'm the best rapper or anything like that. I'm, right now, in the project, I might say that because it's the shit. But like, as of right now, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that the energy that you have after hearing the music, is completely different than anything that I've ever experienced.
Wow.
It's like, whew, that shit is tight.
Yeah.
And it makes sense of what you
build it into,
You feel me?
Well, I mean, I think if the project is any reflection on what we've talked about tonight, I think I'm really, really excited for it. So I haven't had an opportunity to hear any of the new stuff yet. But if it's a reflection,
the tough part, and I almost brought it on the CD.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, trust your process. Like, I want to give you my problem as Dre C. I put out a lot of unfinished records.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just eager to put out the records.
Right.
Like, take them. I put out a lot of unfinished records.
Right.
Doing some controlling, some deep breathing before I go to SoundCloud. Right. Like, SoundCloud is not in my favorite tab no more.
Right. There you go.
You feel me? So it's not as easy just to doop, 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 boom, boom, we gone.
Yeah.
These records, bruh, and I can play them for you off my phone, no problem. But these records, hearing them complete, completes my thought.
Huh.
And more so than me giving it to you with just this and this and telling you what's gonna happen.
Right.
You already expecting, but what if I hit you with something you wasn't expecting?
Right.
You be like, whoop. Like, I got one record finished all the way on my phone.
Yeah.
On purpose. Like, because the fact that everything else is still like, not that it's not as good as that record, but it's like, bro, when these are finished and all this is done,
right? That you did mic check a couple months ago.
I did.
And you did a joint. You did a joint. Karma came up and did a joint with you.
That's the one with trucks. That's on there. Oh, isn't that crazy,
bruh? That was like from out of nowhere, B. And like I feel like I kind of have a sense of your music, bruh. That was the joint, yo.
You know how many people I tried to get on that record?
Like from the town or just period?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Just gonna let that ride right there. We're just gonna let that ride. All right, man. So the project drops. Andre Waymond, Express Yourself. Drops
Express Yourself.
January. What?
January 26th.
Okay, that's what's up.
That's tight.
It'll be available everywhere.
Everywhere, man.
Okay. Real Ass Forever.
Say that.
Loner's in the building.
Hello.
Yeah.
Solomon's in the building on the picks
The
right
Solly
quick.
Llama.
Chilling in the background. We got the OG.
Yeah, dude, and I appreciate what you guys do. And like OG, I remember the Portland hip hop thing was going on, and I respect you on that. Because a lot of people don't get out here and support.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying I got no excuse. I wasn't there, but you know what I mean. But at the same time, like I was at home with my kids. You know what I mean. I was but not a lot of people do stuff like that. And so even on my part, I take accountability for that because you can't build a culture if you don't put yourself in it.
True.
You feel me? And so since I'm here seeing you face to face, I mean, I guess I'll call it being a being. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's because that's the kind of feedback that I want when I put out my stuff, bro.
Right.
Like, I am not gonna fucking trip if you tell me my song is whack. You know why? Because I can always write another motherfucking record.
Come on.
I'm not gonna trip if you tell me my song is whack, bro. It's like the shit ain't for everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Me and Loner had a project before, never came out.
Mm-hmm.
One of the text messages I remember, one of the conversations I had with him, I remember to this day. And he was like, bro, people always say you talk about your kids and stuff all the time, right? And I was like, all right, let me try to change it up.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, keep it a bean.
Right.
If that's your feedback on me, then
Right.
the music is not for you,
Come
nigga.
on. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
the music
yeah.
ain't for you, bro.
Yeah.
Because there is people who listen to that. I don't care about the numbers. I don't care about the numbers. Again, I don't care about the numbers. It can have one play. It can have 1,000. It can have 1,000,000. I don't care. Yeah, we all like the money from it and stuff like that, but, bro, I don't care.
But let me ask you this though, man, because I understand what you're saying.
Right.
But I think that there's also a certain level of there's a certain level of skill, talent, effort, energy that you have to put into anything that you do, whether you're rhyming, whether you're producing.
Facts.
And it was like when I did the interview with Verse, man, we were talking about, I don't know if we caught this on air or not, man, but like everybody don't need to be making records. You know what I'm saying? Like when I look at the genre that we all love, the genre that we all participate in one capacity or another, right? Like Cass can put out records and people will get behind it, and it makes you go, wait, what? And if you say anything, then you're a hater, right?
Yeah.
But you let an R&B singer, you let a soul singer, shoot, you let somebody who do rock and roll get on stage and sing off key? What? And you call yourself a singer? And that's not to be judgmental, because I do not like judgmental. God said let him be the only judge, right?
I know what you're trying to say.
But MCs could get on stage, rap off beat, you know what I'm saying? Don't have crowd control, don't have stage presence, and then we don't say nothing? So I understand what you're saying about you don't care, but you're not saying that you don't care about that. You're saying if you don't dig the content, then it's not for you. But you do you are still required to put in the work.
Yeah, I'm still going to give you 100% effort.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Like,
yeah.
One of my main problems, bruh, if I do a show, I would get so gassed at shows because I'm literally giving everything that I have on stage.
Yeah.
Like, not because of the fact that I didn't practice. Like, practice is happening. It's just the fact that you ask Dame Lillard how easy is it to shoot a free throw in practice and then go to that game when you're about to beat the Warriors and you in OKC and you need one.
Right.
It's how I feel every fucking time I'm on stage, bruh.
Yeah. I
have no other option but to give it my all. So motherfuckers be tired, but at the same time, I'm gonna give you everything, because the fact that if I give you everything and you don't pick up on one thing from it, I can't say that I didn't give it my all.
Come on.
It just ain't for you, and I'm okay with that because I gave it my all.
Word up.
I'm not gonna trip if you like it ain't for me. I still appreciate you pulling up,
because
you didn't come to necessarily support me. Anytime I do a show, I'm doing it with 3 or 4 other people.
Right.
So they either gonna support you, they're gonna support the other host, they're gonna do something like that, or they're gonna support one of the homies.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
There it is.
Mission accomplished.
Andre Waymond, bro, I am grateful that you're continuing to make music, because again, like I said, I so appreciate your perspective on life, and I so appreciate your God-given talent of taking that perspective and putting it into art for people to receive it. So thank you for what you do.
I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, brother. Thank you for coming on the podcast. Thank you for supporting
Hip-hop pioneer,
the
DJ
stuff
Klyph.
that- stop it.
Yeah.
For
You know what I'm
supporting
saying?
for supporting the stuff that I've done. Greatly appreciate it, and really just looking forward to the project dropping. And I am looking forward to seeing how it's received by people, because I think that's valuable in a city the size of ours, where our scene is right now.
I'm not, for me, I'm not necessarily as excited to see who receives it,
Yeah.
but what they receive from it.
Huh. Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, for real. Like
Yeah.
that's more important to me. If they and that's just for all my music going forward.
Yeah.
That's not just this project. Like, how many times, bro, we've been in the studio when I record something, I'm like, all right, but what does it mean?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have a purpose.
See, bro, once again, bro, that's why I mess with you like that, though, bro.
I feel like everybody takes that approach, bro. That ain't just me.
No. Come on.
I feel like it's easier for
I'm
us.
not throwing no shade. I'm not even being funny, bro. I literally feel like everybody takes that approach. I expect everybody. I guess it's my expectations.
Okay, that's
are high.
different though. But that's
Okay.
different. Let me tell you how I see it, bro. And like I said, I'm an old head. I've been on this planet. God has blessed me to be on this planet 4 decades plus. B.
Talk to him.
I remember when I first started hearing hip hop, because I came up in the Northeast. You know what I'm saying? Not Northeast Portland, Northeast United States. You know what I'm saying?
Maine.
So Jersey. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Jersey, for real.
I got a dog from Patterson.
Word?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yo,
you know what I'm
look,
saying?
we out here, baby.
So when I first, I remember hearing a lot of the party jams and people was having fun, and shout out to my folk over at the Future of What. I just told this story, man. Listening to music, listening to WBLS out of New York, late nights, man, Mr. Magic. And I'll never forget the first time I heard the message. Changed my life, B. Changed my life. People need to understand, and now I'm gonna just say this, man. As a black man coming up in the United States, rhythm is our culture, man. Rhythm is our background. Before I knew hip hop, I knew poetry. You know what I'm saying? That is a part of who we are. And hip hop for me is just a culmination of our history. And appreciate the rhythms, appreciate being able to have a good time, appreciating having something that I can go to, and when life has got me down, it's a bit of a separation. All glory to God, God first, no doubt.
Facts.
But man, when I realized that you could use this art form and have a message and tell a story and reach people in a very positive way, in a very real way, that raised a huge expectation for me. But bruh, don't get it twisted. People just want to make music. People just want followers. People want likes. People want people to turn up and rock with them and say absolutely. Think about a lot of the joints that are being released right now, right? The whole song is nothing but the hook, right? Anyway, bruh, you are unique in what you're doing.
I appreciate you.
I will
dog.
continue to rock with you and support what you're doing as long as you stay on this path.
Praise hands
So-
emoji. And thank you. And thank you for saying that. That's the most important part. As long as I stay on this path.
Word up.
And if I ever veer off, please sound off, bro.
Word up.
Like, we are here to help each other. Like, I need help, bro. Like, we all need help. And I'm asking for it
That's
right
what's up.
now
That's what's
in
up.
advance. That if you see me detouring off of anything that you don't see that is in my character, tap in, bro. Because I'm going to do the same to you.
Come on now. Andre Waymond up in here. Brother, thank you so much, man. This was dope.
Praise hands emojis, bro.
Word
I
up.
appreciate you. Thank
So
you.
we're gonna link after the album drops, bro, because like you said, the conversation after the album drops is gonna be just as valuable, just as important.
It's going to be tight.
That's what's up.
It's gonna be
We
tight.
got Lone up in here, brother. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you.
Solomon on the picks. Appreciate you, man.
Solid Llama.
You know what I'm saying? My man OG1. Once again, man, big ups to my people at Acapella Apparel, AKEPELE, Acapella. I can't even talk. I'm messing up the drop, B.
man.
Acapella.com. Go check them out. Big ups to my people over at Vinyl Fluid Records for also always showing love for everything that we do. Be on the look. Express Yourself, January the 26th.
Express
It
yourself.
drops. Andre Waymond right here on Klyph Notes. God
That
bless you
sounds so
all.
tight to hear because it's like me, bro.
Exactly. It's the real you, man.
I never got no diploma. That's probably the closest it's going to get to saying my
Come
full
on,
name.
come on, B. Graduation day for real. Check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, TuneIn, all of them, man. Share this, spread the love, and let's just continue to build community in a really, really real way. So
Facts,
until we do
though.
it again, God bless you. We out. Peace.